How should you deal with your partner's ex? I'm Alexandra Stockwell. I'm a physician and a relationship and intimacy expert, and I am here to answer your question. There are 3 considerations when you think about how to deal with your partner's ex. Number 1, it's just uncomfortable when it feels like there are 3 people in your marriage. That should not be the case. Yes, of course, your partner's ex, especially if they have children together, is someone who will be in your life, but it is not appropriate for it to feel like every important decision, the 3 of you need to make it. Even if the 3 of you coordinate vacations or other kinds of things in order to take care of the children, you and your partner should talk by yourselves first and decide what's going to work for you, and be united and collaborative when you then have a conversation with your partner's ex. And be open and hear what your partner's ex has to say. But the union, that the connection that is most important, needs to be the one between you and your partner. 2, how to deal with your partner's ex when they have a toxic relationship. When your partner's ex is completely irrational, nasty, jealous, undermining, and really behaving in a toxic way, this can erode a marriage if you're not really careful to get your priorities straight. One of the most important things is to realize that this is his relationship that he needs to navigate, but it's your shared problem. Don't just expect him to fix it alone, even if he's the one who's created it alone. You need to collaborate, coordinate, and be on the same team as you figure out how to deal with it. One of you can play good cop, the other bad cop. There are a lot of different ways that you can strategize, so long as you feel like you're on the same team. If he tries to protect you from it, that's not going to be helpful. If you try to take over, that's not going to be helpful. You need to be on the same team in order to successfully navigate a toxic ex. 3, when your partner is too close and intimate and still very connected with his ex, that will put a strain and a burden on your relationship. If that is something you're experiencing, you already know that. On the one hand, it's really great they're not fighting and they get along. On the other hand, you really want to make sure that they have split. If this is your concern, it's essential that you discuss it with your partner, hear what his experience is, what his needs are, share what your needs are and what your experience is, and do everything you can in order to feel like you're on the same team so that you can support him in having a good relationship with his ex that has boundaries and puts your relationship front and center and in the top of the hierarchy. If you have any challenges in being able to make sure that your marriage feels like there's just 2 people in it and not 3, if you want assistance in navigating a toxic ex, and if you want to know how to create supportive boundaries that work for both you and your partner when his relationship with his ex is too close, please reach out and contact me. I have been married for 24 years. I've coached hundreds of couples and trained many relationship coaches. And what you're dealing with, you don't have to do it alone. There are all kinds of tips, tools, and strategies, and I'd be thrilled to share them with you.